yo, welcome in. Take notes, grab them pens. Welcome back to another episode of the Honorable Marv. And
The Raider Ragu, man, me and my guy back at it again. The number one collab on the internet.
yes,
If you didn't
sir.
know, you better ask, and you can
Some,
find out very quickly.
yes,
Um,
sir. Yes,
we
sir.
got the jam-packed show today. Can't wait to get after it.
Man,
I'm gonna start you off, brother.
what's up?
Relax. I'm gonna go. Usually, you run us through everything. Relax, man. I'm gonna let you kick back, and I'm
All
gonna run
right.
you through this thing, man. I want to get your take first.
Yes, sir.
First thing out the gate, man, we got to go Belichick. So if you don't know, if you've been under a rock,
Mm,
uh, first ballot Hall of Fame snub for Bill Belichick, the six-time as a head coach, eight-time total coach, Super Bowl winning coach, not included on the first ballot on his first try at the Hall. What is your take on that, my God?
40 out of 50 votes. That is a slap in the face, man. So I have no idea what went wrong here. Is it because of the North Carolina? Or is it because what he did at the time left? We all know he
Okay,
shit the
so
bed. So yeah, let's talk about that, man.
I got some numbers for you, so I'm gonna see what you think.
Okay.
Because I was like, let me see what the other side, what their argument is.
Yeah.
First thing was brought up. This ain't even numbers. First two things was brought up is
Hmm.
Spygate and Deflategate.
Okay.
All right. So um, I was talking to my little bro, and we have a. So when we used to be playing at my house,
Yeah.
now we play online. You don't really have to worry about this. We used to be playing at my house.
Right, right.
Even when the homies come through or whatever, we had this term called "stop Belichicking me." Belichicking is, watching
Facts.
me call my play before you call your play on
Facts.
defense.
Hmm.
Don't have to worry about that online. That's one of the good things about online. Makes me a much more effective player, I feel like, because of
Most
that. But
definitely.
anyway, uh, and he brought that to my attention yesterday. The reason why we call it that is because of the Spygate thing.
Yes.
All right. So
Hmm.
then, 11 seasons without Tom, 84 and 104.
Ooh.
The
Mm-mm.
rest of the time with Tom, 219 and 64, including 19 points per game without 29 points with. That's the raw numbers right there. And the
Mm.
facts too. They
Mm-mm.
spied on people. That's a fact.
Yeah.
And they deflated some balls. The balls was under. So
Yeah. And Pops mentioned that too. And you want to know what's so crazy? Before we did our good as gold coaches edition and stuff,
uh-huh.
Pops commented on that show. He said, "Don't be surprised if Belichick is in the Hall of Fame first ballot." And I laughed at him when he said that. And he brought up what you said, Spygate. Didn't take the Tuck rule kind of seriously. He's part of that Tuck rule crap.
Well,
And
he
then,
didn't
the deflated balls, pause. But
deflate him.
yeah.
This,
So
yeah, deflate game.
yeah,
This
deflate.
ain't deflate game, man. Yeah, please don't.
So
My bad. My bad. But yeah,
you
go ahead, bro.
you good, man.
Oh,
But those are like only a couple negatives compared to what he really done in his career, though. You can't really count like this other stuff, like the North Carolina stuff, can you?
no, no, because this is the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Exactly. He went how many seasons without Tom, though? Three?
11. Well, yeah, yeah. After he left,
Yeah, we can't really. Come on, man. This
you say the
is
6 Super Bowls as a head coach. It just stop playing.
this is really like
Like,
a
what are we doing?
serious thing here. Like the owner even saying deserves to be a Hall of Fame or first ballot. Your former quarterback saying, what's going on here. All of social media right now is exploding because this man is not first ballot Hall of Fame. Patrick Mahomes, LeBron, former players Julian Edelman, JJ Watt's tweet was even crazy. Troy Aikman, everyone is like exploding on this. Like, what are we doing here?
These writers, bro, and these Hall of Fame voters, they get a little
They get a little
cocky.
besides themselves.
Yeah, you feel me? They get a little outside of what's really going on. They get a little full of themselves.
They do.
You
They
feel
do.
me? And they decide they kind of act like they god of football or whatever. Um, and even you see the same thing over in baseball. Um, with the snub of Barry and them, even though they really got nothing on him. But
Pete
it's
Rose, yeah, Pete Rose and them too.
they get a little bit. I don't know what it is. A little up. You know what I mean? A little
Did you
like
see did you see them issue a statement about that?
I the league, the
But
league,
no, the Hall of
the Hall of
Fame.
Fame committee. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. They
About
said
removing some of these voters.
like they might have to remove some people after they review and see what went down. So basically, if somebody got together on some, hey, yeah, screw Bill, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be out. So they're gonna end up not, not only is it controversial, they're gonna end up losing their vote
Yeah.
messing around over this. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be, I don't know what they trying to punish Bill Belichick, bro. That's all I see it as.
Do you see this getting overturned?
Is it any precedence for something like this getting overturned? Is
Like, that's what I'm
did
thinking.
this
You think this
before?
I don't think this has done this before. That's what I'm thinking. You
They ain't
think this
never
could be the first
re-voted
time?
on nobody. Right?
If they talking about removing voters and they putting that statement out, man, I think they gonna revote Ragu.
That would be crazy. I mean, it's crazy that bro ain't in.
Right.
You feel me? That's crazy in itself. But re redoing the whole
Revoting.
thing,
Yes. That is the $1 million question, bro. Are you guys going to revote and will he be in the Hall of Fame in August? I can
he
see that
should be.
happening.
He should be. So
I
maybe,
can
man.
see that
Maybe they
happening.
do that. Maybe they do it. Maybe they set a new precedence for it because it is crazy. And he won it too as the defensive coordinator too before Brady
Mm,
was even in the league.
exactly.
He was the
So,
decor on a couple good teams with Bill Parcells as the head coach. Coached up some great players,
yeah.
Hall of Fame. So that's a little too overboard with the punishment, in my opinion. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did some. Some of the stuff was crazy or whatever. The spy gate, plate gate, whatever you want to say. But come on. All right,
I just don't. Yeah, it had my head hurting when I saw this yesterday.
we both. I feel like he should be in
I definitely feel like he should be in too.
6.
Like,
So look, let me say something. This is crazy right here, right? Sound.
hmm
Uh, him and Tom Brady played in 14 conference championship games. So the weekend that we just had, that just went past, In their career together, they was involved in 14 of those on the AFC side. Come on, come on, come on, bro. If that ain't going house, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That means 14 years. It either went through them, you know what I mean,
right.
or they won to go represent the AFC in the Super Bowl
Exactly.
14 times. Come on, bro. That's that alone. It
So
sounds ridiculous. It
so by
sounds
you
ridiculous.
by you reading that just now, by far us seeing what we saw yesterday is the dumbest shit I've seen all 2026 so far. I
Oh
think
yeah,
I think I should be on the Hall of Fame committee if someone doesn't have enough common sense to vote for Bill. Like for real.
I agree.
Let,
I
let's
agree.
let's just be honest here. Come on,
Let's
man.
put you on. Let's put you on. Takes whoever.
Outrageous. Some of these voters just need to stop.
Yeah, we're
Like,
gonna
come
get
on,
Coop.
man.
Ridiculous. Man. No, it's a joke. It's a
It
joke.
is. This
Uh,
is mm,
yeah, this is not good. It's they should. You spoke on revote. Now that I think about it, they should. They should.
yeah.
Um,
And I'm
but what do
I'm
you
a,
do? Do you say, oh, you just say, hey, look, man, we'll give y'all one more chance to get it right, or do you just start picking
removing
dudes
it.
off out of there? Like, get out of here, and then who you replace them with?
That's what I'm saying. Who do you replace it with? Because let's be honest here. You and I talked about
That's
these
tough.
voters. You know, we talked
Yeah,
about these voters, man. We really need transparency with these voters because this is madness. This just
yeah.
doesn't make no damn sense. Like, I just don't get how this is not an investigation going on here.
To me,
Let's
it's
just be
too.
honest with me.
There's too much opinion in it.
Mm, mm, mm.
They need a fact sheet, like benchmarks. Okay, he got this. He's
Right.
in. Stop playing.
But
You
let's
know,
be serious. Let's be real, Ragu. 6 Super Bowls isn't enough. Like, what are we doing?
come on,
This,
man. Two
like,
was
this
enough
is.
for this. Before him,
Can we just be honest on this show? Both our shows.
please.
Politics kept them out.
Uh-huh.
Let's just be real. Like, I think the politics has something to do with this, man. Because him and Tom, they built a dynasty. So you mean to tell me? So let's ask this question, Ragu, and this is serious. So does this snub Tom Brady when it's his
You
time?
can't. You can't. Oh, right. He got the gates.
Does this
He got those gates.
he got
He
all the
got
shit?
those.
Does this
So
snub Tom
the
Brady?
Deflate gate is him, right? He
Yeah,
was in the middle of that.
exactly. The
Spy
man
gate
got suspended for
was the
this.
coaching staff, right? You could say, okay, the coaching staff did that. The Deflate gate was him.
Exactly.
That's very interesting. Do they hold it against him?
Does Tom get this same treatment?
Can't wait
Uh,
to see that
I, I can't wait to see it either. This is going to be
because
interesting.
why? You know, he's got the Super Bowl without Bill,
Mm, but still,
NFC champion, NFC playoff
mm,
without Bill.
yeah, that's probably
It's
yeah.
fun. It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see if they try to. No way they do him. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say right now, no way.
You don't think so?
Oh, but we'll see. You got any more thoughts on that, man? Because I'm gonna move us on.
Nah. Mm-mm. I thought I was reading it wrong, but it
All
was
I'm gonna say
true.
is stop playing.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Yesterday we chilling right out the clear blue.
Mm-hmm.
Little bro, shout out to little bro. Little bro break a lot of shit that we make sure I
Yeah.
talk about. Patrick Graham, the news came down that
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers agreed to hire the Raiders' former defensive coordinator, Patrick Graham, as their defensive coordinator, brother. What were your immediate feelings on that?
That was McCarthy. That was clearly McCarthy. Um,
Now, they don't have any ties, do they? They don't have any previous where they cross paths.
uh, I was trying to look this guy up. Um, I didn't
He
see
was
any
over there.
ties. I didn't see any ties, right, bro?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't. Let me ask you, how do you feel about him? Because came from that side. Like, what's your
Yeah,
thoughts on?
so he my immediate thought, bro, was I was happy for my because I got a lot of friends that's Pittsburgh fans or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't so that shit, but I got you, a cat that I know, two cats that I've known 35 years.
Right.
Uh, one cat, my golf buddy, um, and then my young partner that I used to golf with. You don't get to play that much. I got like five cats, and these dudes are Steelers, and so I was like, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
they they get to get PG, the brother, coming over as the DC. Uh, and then I start thinking about, is it a good fit for the Steelers? And I kind of think it is, man, because
I don't think so.
we gonna see if TJ, how much tread TJ got left on the tires, because he's gonna be freed up to get after the passer. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be no dropping back and all that. Graham's not even gonna have him doing that. He's gone. He's usually got four people with their hand in the dirt, both coming off the edge on defense, and kind of, Patrick uh, Queen is gonna thrive with
Yes, I agree.
in this defense. He's a great fit for what Patrick Graham likes to do. He's fast.
Yeah.
So he's going to be freed up to just kind of roam around and scrape and make his drops and all that. And what's the you guys got what, Hightower?
No, no,
Um,
no. Yeah, Hightower, Hightower. We got Hightower,
I feel like he's
Humbert.
going to
Yeah,
be
it's gonna be a
more
lot,
of a
bro.
rush guy in Patrick Graham's defense. And then with if he's gonna re-sign Jalen and those guys, man, Graham's gonna have he's gonna have you guys gonna have a good defense, man. When he had some pieces to work with, let me throw some numbers at you. All right, by the numbers, right?
Yes, sir.
Because numbers don't lie, people do. Um, all right, let's face it. Last year, Pete came over and was forcing some things on him.
Mm-hmm.
He kept him on the staff, but then made him alter his defensive approach to Petey's defensive approach.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tell the shit didn't click as good. And the Raiders defense was on the field a lot. I mean, a ton. So many three and outs,
Yeah.
uh, so many turnovers, right? Gino led the league in picks with 17. Um, but in 24, now the Raiders offense wasn't as good. Ran a lot of plays. They
Yeah.
still finished around middle of the league in defense, bro.
Yeah.
Having all those plays. And then, and I know I'm going back a ways now, but 23, when AP took over, them last 9 games, bro, that AP coach, the Raiders had the number one defense in the National Football League.
Yeah. Yo,
Right?
dude.
All those guys are gone, right? The Merrigs, the
Spillane's.
Spiel, right, is
Bill.
gone. Uh, my main man Diablo gone,
Mm.
Hobbs gone,
No,
a few other guys. Now,
yeah,
and before that, they was not bad. They was like 12. But in those last 9 games, they was number one in the league. So
yeah.
that's what you're getting, man. When he got some pieces to work with, uh, he's a hell of a defensive coach, man. They call him the mad scientist because he comes with all the different combinations and all that.
Yeah, I was kind of like I was talking to one of my OGs who went to Yale, who knows Mr. Graham.
Uh-huh.
And, he said he's a hell of a defensive line coach, linebackers coach. And I think these guys only really have 1 year together because I think he was in Green Bay for 1 year. I just forgot the year. But he's been with you guys for like the
Started.
past 3 years, right?
He came with Josh McDaniel. So
2022. Okay.
Josh was here, got hired, yeah, for the 22 season. So he was
Okay.
22, 23, 24, 25.
22.
He was
Yep.
the last 4 seasons. He's
Dang.
been a defense coordinator in Vegas.
Damn. Yeah, because I know he was over in Green Bay. He said he was in Green Bay in 2018 or 2019, one of them years. So,
I know he was in Miami and he was in New York
yeah, he
too.
definitely was with the Giants for a minute. So, I mean, like with McCarthy, let's see what this guy got. You
Yeah,
know, everything new. We need everything new. All we need is an OC now. So
yeah.
let's
So
see what happens.
that's I'm happy for Patrick Graham. He gets to go to a good organization that's not known for. I mean, let's
Hmm.
just say they're known for treating their coaches well, and this guy
Yeah.
deserves to be treated well. And Mark Davis did not, you know, he didn't play about Patrick Graham, right? He kept
Right.
him on 4 years. Let's be honest. He stayed through uh, Josh getting fired. He stayed
Hmm.
through AP getting fired, and then finally with Pete, he was like, oh well, let me. He probably was like, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? It's the writing's
Exactly.
on the wall. Maybe another coach coming here, the likelihood of me staying is not high. So let me get on out of town. So yeah, I'm happy for the brother, man, and I wish them success, except for when they when they play the Raiders, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Um,
excited
so
about the new coaching staff, man.
yeah, that's a great segue into um the coaching carousel, man. You spoke on McCarthy.
Yes.
So, I mean, last week, right? Harbaugh had already that shoe had already dropped,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
Uh, let's see, some more other guys too
Some
had
more
already
guys.
got a job, right? So,
Let me speak on the McCarthy real quick.
sure,
I'm excited because I'm waiting to see what he can do with Will Howard.
uh,
Because we've seen the success what Mike McCarthy done with Aaron Rodgers. So let's see what he can do with Will Howard. And might I add, also help Dak step his game up as well too in Dallas.
right. Dak became, a
Top five
premier
Dak.
passer. Yeah, yep,
Yes, top
a
five Dak.
premier passer in the league under McCarthy. Not to mention the highest paid player in the league.
In the league.
You can't get that without no stats.
Exactly. So
I keep it 1,000.
I'm just let's see what like I said last week. Let's see what Mr. McCarthy has. And let's focus on the future. And
Won a championship before,
yep, let's get back to
right?
but also let me ask you this, Ragu. Let me read some numbers to you. Something has me worried a little bit. Mike is gone, right? Mike
Hmm.
was 193, 114 losses, two ties, 8-12 in the playoffs, one Super Bowl. Career wins was .628. Let's read Mr. McCarthy's. 174 wins, 112 losses, two ties, 11-11 in the playoffs, plus one Super Bowl. .608 percentage. Did we hire the same guy?
They played each other in the Super Bowl,
Right,
right?
right. Everything looks the same. So that makes me wonder, did we hire the same
Wow,
person? Did we hire the same
wow.
person? Did we hire the same guy? Can he get it done?
What was the? Was it 173 for
174,
McCarthy?
174
Oh
for
man, both of their
McCarthy.
name is Mike.
Yeah, both the battle of the mics. Yes. The battle of the mics.
Wait, what was the wins? 173 for McCarthy. How many for Tomlin?
193.
Okay, Tomlin. I'm coach a little longer, right?
Yes.
I guess Tomlin has been a little better uh, because they got nearly the same amount of losses, and
The same
it
two
ain't,
ties. They
it
both
ain't
got
like
two ties.
McCarthy
Right.
is gonna come in and go 20-0 and catch up with Mike like that. So Mike's been a little bit better coach, coach.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how both of them named Mike. Uh,
Both
they
of them
got the
named
one
Mike.
Super Bowl win. The McCarthy actually beat Tomlin's team, right, in the
Yep. In the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Two ties. That's crazy, man.
That's
That's
very
crazy
crazy.
stuff.
Similar numbers,
So the
man.
Steelers have a type.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm saying. Did we hire the same guy?
Pittsburgh native, right?
Pittsburgh
I
native.
heard.
Yes.
So good shit.
Man.
Yeah,
Another
another Mike. You guys like
Mike, bro.
Mike?
But hey, you know
Uh,
what though? Let's just see what he got. Because everybody shitted on Tomlin. Everybody shitted on Coward too. So
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
see what happens. We'll see
Bill
what
kind of
happens.
started slow. They're like, "What are we doing? Who is this
Hmm
guy?" I remember. I remember.
So
So,
let's go to these coaches, the other hires.
so Harbaugh. We thought that was a good hire. We both thought that was a good
Yes.
hire. As we ran through it,
Steph, I'm still
and open.
questionable. I'm still questionable about Stefanski though.
Stefanski going to
The
uh,
Falcons.
Atlanta.
Yes. Because here's the
Okay.
thing. Your play calling requires you to have a quarterback who can get under center, and you have a young quarterback who can barely get under center because it requires bending the knees, pause, and your knees are already shot. Kirk Cousins is almost on his way out. So where does that leave you in your offensive scheme?
Kirk Cousins will be a, what they call a post June 1st release. They're about to pay him to go home.
Hmm
Kirk Cousins got um, the coach and the GM fired. The,
Exactly.
them signing him to the $100, $100 million, convincing the owner to do that is what got um,
Raheem and fired.
Raheem and the GM ran out the door. Now,
Yeah.
the Stefanski hire, in the interview, I would imagine that he came through with a decisive plan that
hmm
Arthur Blank and his advisors or whatever uh, fed into. And if we being honest, he had he had a couple decent years over there in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Um,
One.
and and
Just
also
one.
Coop. Also, Coop Stefanski was once the Ben Johnson, the Kubiak, the
Oh yeah, that's true.
right of this cycle, right? How last year's cycle Ben Johnson was the guy. Uh, this year seems to be Kubiak and Davis Webb and these guys' names ringing, right? Well, that
Hmm.
was Stefanski coming off that Minnesota staff,
That's true.
right? And they had some other up and coming coaches on that staff too. So,
Yeah,
when a guy go to Cleveland, bro, it tarnishes it tarnishes
it do. It
you.
do. We
He's
we
like,
we gonna
what is doing, head coach?
we
You
gonna
feel
get
me?
to the we gonna get to that coach in a minute, man.
But a
So
lot of great coaches have gotten out of Cleveland and then went and done well, bro. So I'm a
yes,
reserve judgment on Stefanski, man. I don't know. I think that thing with Shadura was politics. That was
it was.
that was above the coach's pay grade,
It
if
was.
you
I
follow what
agree.
I'm saying. So I'm not gonna hold that against Kev, bro. So I'm gonna see, man, because he got some weapons now. So we gonna see. Now about getting under center and all that, but you are you trying to be funny or are you serious about that? You don't think the kid can get down under center?
How how often did we see him under center, Ragu? All we saw was shotgun and pistols over there. That's why they didn't have a successful offense like that.
I can't remember the last time I seen the kid get under center.
Exactly.
College or pro.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that's gonna be a problem, especially like in the new scheme with Stefanski. He doesn't run that pistol offense. So that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
did they get fired for him too? Because the owner is looking like, man, I'm back at square one. This dude's knees are shot.
Yes,
This other old guy can't play. I gave him 100. Now I got to draft another QB. Get out of here.
that's what
Y'all get out of here. What if
I'm.
they draft another QB?
I think they might
I
go
don't
holler.
remember.
I think they might go holler at the QB though.
Cool. I don't remember. I don't know if you remember me telling you. I wanted Penix. Yeah, you knew that.
Yeah.
But Telesco ended up talking about it. They wasn't gonna draft Penix, bro.
Mhm.
They said they didn't Atlanta didn't take our cue. Like we didn't have, he said after, you know, Drake and Jaden
Yeah.
and Caleb, it was like
Oh,
the other dudes weren't first round guys to them, is what he said. So
yes.
Bo and
Drake, Jaden
no,
wasn't first
but
round
after
material
them,
to him.
after them, like the first three were. If you could get up and get Caleb or May or
Jaden,
Daniels, then do it. But after them, who went after them? Right, Bo
Bo,
Nix
Bo.
and Penix, and
Yeah,
there was one other
Penix.
guy.
Penix went before Bo. Bo was like out of the top 10.
I thought it was six guys that went in the top 10.
Caleb,
I'm
Jaden,
missing a guy. I'm missing a
Drake.
guy.
Because those was the first three that went.
And then I
Wasn't
want
it
to
five?
say
I think it was five.
Penix and Bo Nix. That's it, I guess. But right, so Let's Go was like we wasn't gonna pick dude
No.
in the first round. We was gonna pick Bowers anyway. He said. And look, the knock on him in that draft, as me and you covered,
McCarthy. McCarthy was number 10.
JJ, right? So it was
JJ.
six of them.
JJ.
So as we covered that draft, right, the
Mm,
knock on dude was all the surgeries, right?
yeah,
Could he hold up?
exactly.
First full year starting, he couldn't hold up. The knock on Jaden was he too skinny to be running the ball like that.
Hmm.
First year and a half, he ain't held up. They fired the OC because they brought in a OC where he's running the ball. I mean, so who fault is that? Who fault is that? Who?
Yeah,
You see how these franchises are, bro?
yeah.
They said the dude was skinny. He don't need to be getting hit. All right, let's bring in the option. Let's run up.
Caleb was too cocky. He got a
Let's run
head
up.
coach fired and an OC fired. And look what they did. I'm just
Anyway,
saying, man, these people here.
you was gonna say about okay. We talked about Harbaugh. We
We
talked
talked
about
about.
McCarthy. You
Yeah.
happy with McCarthy? Uh, as we went through it, Halfley, I think, had just taken the job right last week when we was doing the show. Right? Halfley had just got that job in Miami because we was talking about how
Yeah, we already talked about him that it wasn't a that we
we
didn't
was
really
talking
kind of
about
like
how
know who he
somebody should have
was.
waited or something.
I want to give you flowers on that Jesse Minter hire for Baltimore though.
Yeah,
Called that one.
um, yeah,
How you feel
he
about
all of
that
a
one?
sudden he came out of nowhere, I thought, but
He did.
as I researched it, he was the they kind of keep it in the family over there, kind of like
Yeah,
how
they
you
do.
got. And he was a guy that had been with the Hardballs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Went to college with Jim, came back and worked with John, and then went back and worked with Jim. And for whatever reason, because Chargers defense, you know,
Wasn't
they got
bad.
some pieces. They got some good pieces, bro. Right? With James and Henley and Mack.
Khalil. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tua low, Tua, whatever, number 45. Uh, I guess they was pretty good. I don't know what they was ranked. Do you know what the Chargers was ranked on defense?
No.
It was it was almost an in-house hire. It was
Pretty
almost an
much.
in.
Pretty much.
But, that's what that was. That's why me calling it. I appreciate the flowers though, but it wasn't like a far reach for me to come to that conclusion that they wanted mentor.
Yeah.
Um, they just probably
Because
Rooney
they
ruled some guys and
they
then got
have
their
the
guy.
talent on Baltimore to him to beat. So that's gonna be a defensive team next year. Watch out for him. That's gonna be his number
Yeah,
one focus is the defense. So I'm guarantee you that.
well, he's a defensive guy. So, and as I had pointed out, my partner I was talking to, as the Raiders go through this coaching search, right?
Yeah.
Uh, you had Vrabel versus Peyton. Vrabel's a defensive guy.
Yep.
Vrabel came out on top of that one. And then you had McVay and McDonald. McDonald's the defensive guy. McDonald's over there calling the plays on defense. And Sean is calling the plays on offense. So they straight going ahead toe to toe. And Seattle won.
Yeah.
So the two Super Bowl participants are led by defensive guys
Exactly.
that have good offensive
Play
coordinators.
callers. Yeah.
Kubiak's probably gone. Uh, hopefully, shit, he's gone. And old Josh, McDaniel makes a comeback as one of the best OCs in the game.
OCs. Yeah.
So, is that the formula?
Yeah.
You feel me? So, maybe the Ravens are on to something.
I think they
We
are.
gonna see any word on who's gonna OC for him? Not yet, huh?
With Lombardi just getting fired from Broncos, I could see him making a call to him.
Think so?
I don't know. It just that didn't make sense to
Lombardi. So
me.
you would see
It just didn't make
you
sense that
gonna see
Lombardi
some
got fired though.
they're gonna run the football, they're gonna do a little rollout pass. That's what I saw Lombardi's offense doing. Even though Sean was calling the plays and he fired
I
him.
know, right? He
And
fired him though.
what's
That's
up with
what's
that dude,
wild.
man? He just did that so that Davis Webb
Yeah,
would not
yeah.
know.
He a donkey,
to
man.
the Raiders as an offensive coordinator. That's why I did it
He's
because
a
I think David
donkey.
Webb was going to come be a coordinator for us at first.
Hey,
Now he's forcing people to hire him as a head coach,
yeah,
where Webb's just going to stay and be the coordinator. I guess you could say he didn't want to lose a good coach. You could say that,
man, donkey
but
coaching a
he's an
donkey.
a hole.
That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
That's all that is.
He's an a-hole.
Donkey coaching the donkey. A-hole
People with
donkeys,
that one.
bruh. Yes.
So I got an angle for you.
Yes, sir.
The youth movement in coaching versus the veteran coaches. We're seeing kind of a, I don't know, maybe the changing of the guard, maybe right now.
You think so? Because I kind of like we went backwards with the McCarthy hire.
You got McCarthy, you got Harbaugh, they got OGs.
Yeah.
I would say if Mike Tomlin was to say he wanted to coach, I would say he would be hired too already.
hmm
Um,
Because that's what I'm saying. Look, I think the only old coach that was hired was McCarthy because you just promoted a 36-year-old in Buffalo,
yeah,
Joe Brady.
yeah.
Joe Brady
But we
just
can say that also um, uh, Harbaugh, right? Older guy. We
Harbaugh.
can kind of put him as an older guy now. So Harbaugh and McCarty,
Yeah.
right? Two OGs, 10 openings, right?
Yeah.
The rest have been, well, I don't know where we're gonna put Monken. Like, how old is
Monken is
Monken?
Monken is actually 59. So let me
See? So
let me speak on him too.
OGs,
Let me speak on that
OGs
right
is
there.
hanging in there, bro, but
They
barely.
are, but barely hanging on. That's what makes me think is Tom Malone or something walking away for good. It's a young man's game.
You said
But let me speak on
Tomlin?
Monken, man. Yeah, Tommy. Tommy think about not coming back to coaching.
Yeah, I feel him. He did his time. So look, what you think about the Monken? Did you see that? Is that what you was going to speak of? What did you think when you heard that?
I did the same thing I just did. They so busy. See, here's the thing, rappers. These nerds, and I'm talking about the Cleveland fans, was so worried about who we gonna hire. Y'all had no idea who y'all was gonna hire. And this is the best y'all can do. I thought they was gonna pull a trick out their ass and maybe call Dion.
Bro,
I
no
just
way
it
they would no way they would do that. And so
yeah.
did you hear that? So you saw McDaniels, you saw I want to say Udinski and one other coach withdraw their name from the
From the
Cleveland
Browns,
coaching search. Bro,
which
they
tells you
had
a
to
lot.
take it a test. Did you hear about that?
Yes,
So I was like,
yes.
bro, y'all not gonna get no coach. This is what I'm thinking. Like, bro,
They're not
y'all,
gonna get no coaches because it's a
you're gonna
joke.
have to. This is crazy, bro. You got to stop that bullshit, or you're not gonna get any coach. And then, oh, we got Todd Monken. I fully expected Monken to go be the OC in New York
Me too.
with John Harbaugh. Then Monken said, y'all got me effed up. I'm gonna go take this test. Cleveland talking about all I gotta do is take a test.
But isn't
Monken
it
like,
kind of like disrespectful a little bit though? You got niggas
it
taking a
is.
test to be a head coach now?
It is hella disrespectful, but when you want to be a head coach, right? Monken wasn't on nobody's list.
Mm-mm.
Let's not play about this. Let's not be. Let's keep it 1,000 wow.
But let's talk about Monken's success though. Like, what success has he had? Let's
Bro,
be
that's what I'm
honest here.
telling you. This hire was crazy. It was out of left
This
field.
hire was a F. a F, brother. Because here's
It
the
was out of
thing.
left field, but that was because they was over there making motherfuckers take tests, bro. And then Schwartz walked out the door.
Words out the door.
Schwartz wanted to be the coach, obviously.
So now your defense is gonna fall because, like I said, what did I always say, Ragu? You got these talent, and I told this goofy dork Tyrell, you got these talented players. But what's gonna happen when they bring a new coach in there, new system? Where's that gonna leave Carson? Is he gonna be a part of the scheme? We all know Miles is still he gonna stay. Denzel Ward getting older. What's gonna happen to these Pro Bowl players now? Just saying.
We'll see who what they do as far as that. But Jim Schwartz, a good defensive
A
coordinator, is
good
out there.
defense coordinator is all the door.
But I think he's under contract, so it might just be a you know
That don't matter. That's still Cleveland. He gonna
emotional
find a
thing right now.
he gonna find a way out of there, bro. He's gonna find a way out of there, man.
I'm a all right. Let's switch reels.
Yes, sir.
Losers who lost, and as a coach, who lost in the job that they've taken so far? All the jobs are taken except the Raiders. So
Let's just keep it with the outlaw here. The two we just named, Joe Brady and Todd Monken just lost. That
I got another one.
there's here's the thing.
My guy Robert
There,
Saleh lost.
I'm gonna say him. I ain't gonna say him. You know shit is bad with the Bills if Philip Rivers is not taking the job. And you just interviewed this man for a whole day.
But you said you was watching Cam Ward and you was like, this who they took number one? This who they you said it.
I did.
And
But you
the
know
numbers,
why? You
yeah.
know why I'm not gonna say him? Because they still got some young studs over there on that defense that he
All
can
right.
be like, not gonna say like we said last week, we ain't gonna say they're gonna go 10 or 11 games. But this is like right now, get us past 3 or 5 wins.
They're gonna be one of them type of teams that you might beat them, but you don't know if you was
Yeah.
in the game afterward. You're gonna have to hit the
I'm
so
gonna
tub.
say I'm gonna say right now for the Titans, Ragu, that Robert Salat, that is a project hire. That is an experiment hire. That's it. But right now,
Yeah.
as head coaches and stuff, yeah, Todd lost, Joe lost.
That was a the Monken and Salah just really wanted to be head coach.
That's all. That's
I'm
all.
just let's keep going down.
Jeff Harley lost too. I'm sorry to say that. What kind of experiment you gonna do in Miami?
Or did Miami lose?
Both lost, to be
Because
honest.
I
In
feel
my
like they
opinion,
might could have got the right coach and got that thing right back, jump started that thing right back going with the right draft and some key free agent moves. But now I don't know what makes all of a sudden makes guys the guys sometimes.
exactly. It's gonna be interesting in another few weeks too, man. So I'm interested to see who y'all gonna bring in,
Me
who the
too.
Cardinals gonna bring in, and I think that's it. Y'all the last two, right?
Oh yeah, the Cardinals still ain't hired.
Cardinals still ain't. They gonna make somebody take a
Cardinals is
test too. They gonna make somebody
Cardinals
take
is
a test.
probably like
Yeah, there's some in-house
that's
stuff
not a
going
good.
on over there.
That's a mess, I guess, down there. Because somebody it seemed like somebody should have taken that job already. Maybe they could go back to Kingsbury.
Ooh,
Do
forgot
you
about
think
that.
Kingsbury gets another OC job?
No, no,
It was
no.
double digit coordinator
Mm,
jobs as well.
it was
Yeah, it was a lot of coordinator jobs. Um,
because you know
so
why?
who
I would
who
I
took
would
the
take
biggest?
I would take Cliff Kingsbury over here as an OC. That's why I hope he don't get another job. That's I said that on some hating shit because I would rather have him on the
Yeah,
Steelers OC job. Yeah,
huh, okay, okay. Who took the biggest? risk as a team on the coach, on their coach.
Who took the biggest risk? We did.
Yeah,
We did. I'm not gonna say New York because that is like, pause when I say this, that is the perfect fit. I
yeah,
feel like
that's
right
as
now
solid
that
as
is the
solid a
perfect
hire.
scenario.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the thing,
That was as solid as a hire as you can get.
that's not a bad team. It's a lot of talent on that team. They just needed the right coach and they got him. New York Giants is a coach away from playoff and really tough contention. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I think
Yeah,
they
bro,
got that guy. I think they
you
got him.
fucking stole my hot take, man.
My fault, man. I'm sorry. I just
Before
had
we
to say
got
that.
off of here today, I was gonna lead the people with
My fault, man. Listen
I
here,
think
we
the
can say that
Giants
this is,
win the NFC East
I think so too.
first year.
Hands down. Hands down. Because you know
I was
why?
gonna say that, bro. Problem.
They're gonna kill the draft too. Watch.
Great minds think alike. Yeah, yeah,
Look for them to kill the draft because they're gonna get another offensive weapon
yeah.
and they gonna kill it on defense. Watch. Look for them to get defense and special team guys.
They're gonna get after it on defense.
It's over with. The G-men are back.
It's gonna be crazy.
Giants
But I
won.
guess,
I
but
feel
I
like
feel like
weeks. My fault. Go ahead. Go ahead. My fault.
I feel like risk. Why? Cleveland. Like, come on. And 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 more power to him, bro. He might end up being
Yeah, he might end up shocking some
hey,
people, but I don't
lights
see it.
out.
I don't
I
see
don't
it.
see it either. I don't see it either.
Mm-mm.
And I feel
Mm.
like the Bills. It's like, what are you guys? You feel
Let's
me?
say
You
let's
fire
ask this
Son
serious.
and hire somebody that was his
Let's
OC.
let's ask a serious question. Are the Bills back to the early 2000 Bills?
They might
Six
be.
and seven, like 6-11 type
They
team.
might be.
Yeah.
They might be headed there. I don't like the owner and how he came
No, you
off
don't.
on Keon Coleman thing. Um, and I ain't even gonna get into that. Look that
Me
up if
neither.
y'all don't know about that.
I don't want to talk about that either. That's pretty crazy.
But Joe Brady, he's
No, that's not gonna work over there.
that wasn't a big splash hire uh, for a contender type team. I don't think. I don't. We'll see. We'll see. That to me, that was risky. Not quite as risky as Monken. I'd be interested to see Monken's staff who he even gets to.
Who he builds over there.
Yeah. So the coaching carousel still spinning a little bit. Raiders and Cardinals left out. They're saying Kubiak
Who
to
be out for the
Vegas.
Raiders?
That's what they're saying.
How would you feel if
I even
McDermott?
saw some Kubiak, not to cut you off, Kubiak
You
and
could.
Raheem.
Mm,
Yeah, both.
how would you feel if Raheem was the coach? Or how would you feel if McDermott was
Raheem
the
beat
coach?
DC. They was gonna go. They was gonna go. Kubiak OC and well not OC but head coach and Raheem DC.
DC.
Uh, uh, you said how would I feel
If
if what?
McDermott, if McDermott went
Sean
to the
McDermott.
Raiders. Yeah.
If Sean McDermott ends up coaching the Raiders, that means Kubiak, uh,
OC.
Jeff on us some kind of way. He
Mm,
turned us down or backed out at the last minute, and it would be a good pivot. Sean going with Sean would be a good pivot. Uh, nobody's mentioned him. I
nobody.
didn't. I even heard. I thought he said he wants to sit out too, but
Oh, okay.
it would be a good pivot. And if we can't get him, I would give strong consideration to uh, throwing the the bank at the Steelers and Mike Tomlin, man, to see if we can't get him to come out of retirement. Because if we miss out on Kubiak, it's a disaster. It's gonna be a disaster. Because we let all these jobs get filled. You feel me?
Hmm.
There's 10 jobs. And for us to be coming all the way down to just, you know, uh, Webb, Davis Webb hasn't been hired yet. We don't even know if he's going to be a head coach. And Kubiak, we don't know. You feel me? He's interviewing with the Cardinals. He might say, "I want to be the Cardinals." He could he could have a verbal agreement with Vegas, and then whatever happens in the Super Bowl, he might get sentimental and want to come back. You feel me? And
Right.
then now we missed out on everybody waiting on him. Uh,
Crazy.
so that's they playing a dangerous game unless they got a real solid agreement like Brady and Kubiak already talked and agreed. They just can't sign. You feel me?
Hmm.
They just can't sign them yet. So uh, it's crazy. I want to get into the free agents we should keep on our team, the other free agents we should reach for. I got all kind of plans for the shows, bro, but I can't even get into them. We don't have the coach. I know what the Raiders need, and I'm gonna break it right here with me and you.
Yes, sir.
This is especially if the Raiders get Kubiak as the coach. We got to bring over Rashid Shaheed. We have to.
Mm.
He's a free agent, no brainer. The coach is coming. The coach brought him from Saint New Orleans
Yeah.
to Seattle. So just come on to Vegas with me, baby boy. Right? He's
Right.
a only player with a punt return touchdown last season. Um, guess what? The Raiders haven't ran a kickback since Jacoby Ford. Do you even know who that is, man?
Yes, I do. Which is sad.
That's
Jacoby
how
Ford.
long. Like 13 years or something. So 14. So we need him. Deep threat, familiarity with the coach, uh, instant boost to the receiving core along with Bowers, right? That's one of the first moves we need to make. Maybe we don't, I would say Pickens, but a more
Yeah.
practical move would be Rashid.
Ooh, ooh,
So you
ooh.
heard it here first. Also for me, um, life after Patrick Graham, bro. I've been 4 straight seasons with the same decor. Uh, Raider Nation. Steelers Steelers fans already know what they getting, right? We
Yeah.
talked about it on this show. Raiders. What are we doing? What are we gonna get? We don't even have a coach, let alone a DC. So
Gotta
life
make
after
something happen.
PG, right? We've been changing head coaches. So offensive minds, that's no big deal. But life after PG is really
No big
about to be
deal.
something, bro. This is 4 years of consistency. Um,
Mhm.
and now we're about to get a new guy. So new era in Raider Nation. And we say that every fucking off season, I know. But truly it is this time because we got new everything's new coming in.
And this has been since 2007. New era in Steelers, which is crazy to say. It's a new beginning, and I'm excited, man. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
so this is the point, Coop, I was gonna end with my hot take about the Giants that you had already kind of jumped me on. So just an example of great minds think alike. But I
Yes,
do
sir.
think, bro, they are gonna shock the world and you know, you know how the
Hmm.
schedule makers do it. It's gonna
Yeah.
probably come down to the last game between them and Philly in New York. You know what I mean? In the Netherlands, I should say. And they're gonna end up getting it done. Why? That's my hot take. Giants go win the East.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
And stay tuned, man. Raiders, we gotta find the coach, bro.
Stay tuned to the
You got
show.
anything else for the people, man? I gotta hit the gym.
Yeah, man, I'm about to go hit the gym and get a haircut, man. We'll be back with y'all soon. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that shit.
Catch us also, I believe, on All Grind later this afternoon.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun
We pulling
show.
up.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely
So
pulling up, brother. So if you pulling up, I'm pulling up. So we will
I'm
be
gonna get this
there.
workout in and be ready for that. So
Let's get it
yes, sir.
cracking.
Just win, baby.
One
Hey.
love. Right.